Hey everyone, welcome back. This is going to be an interesting decode. And so, last video I was talking about, and I didn't expect this to be my last video to be a segue into this video. However, it just kind of all fit together. Um, so, this is crazy, guys. So, the first thing I want you to know is that this whole video is going to be about John F. Kennedy and Barack Obama. But I'm also going to bring up plutonium again. Um, Oppenheimer, the guy who supposedly created the first bomb. I'm just going to bring in a lot of things that you wouldn't expect to be connected. So the first thing I want to mention is that John F. Kennedy, right? He one of the famous presidents, probably one of the most famous presidents. He obviously was assassinated, supposedly. And so, what's the connection between him and this man, Barack Obama? So, the first thing is that, obviously they're both presidents. One is white, one is black. Okay, so that's an interesting thing to first of all think about, the black and white symbolism. Now, the first thing that these people, I think the first main thing that I should bring up that they have in common is their birthdays. So let me get the right thing here. I thought I had it up. So actually, I'm going to have to bring it up for you guys because I think I don't have it up. So let's do this. So Obama was born on 8/4. Actually, I do have it up, guys. Sorry. Here we go. So Obama was born on 8/4, 1961. John F. Kennedy, well, this isn't his born date, but this is his day he died. What's interesting is that Obama was 2 years and 111 days old when Kennedy died. So Obama was born in August 4th, 1961. Kennedy died November 22nd, 1963. So Obama was 2 years and 111 days. He was also 841 days, okay? And Obama was born on 8/4. So he was 841 days into his life, and he was born on 8/4. Jesuit equals 84. Pluto equals 84, and then I'm going to tie this with plutonium. But so as far as their birthdays, um, let me see if I can find this. I got so much stuff up, guys, that I'm disorganized here. Let's see. So we got 8/4. Obama was born 8/4. Let me bring up his actual birthday, 1961. And John F. Kennedy was born 5/29, 1917. Okay, so they were born 44 years apart, 44 years and 68 days. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you the importance of the 68, but I also want you to notice they were born 161. Now, 161 can be known as the golden ratio. All right. But the main thing I want you guys to focus on here, that their main connection is they were born on the opposite days of the calendar. So Obama was born on the 216th day of the year with 149 days remaining, okay? And Kennedy was born on the 149th day with 216 remaining. So again, they were born on the opposite sides of the calendar. Now, the important thing here to know is that 216, okay, 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Okay, so that's the first interesting thing. And in reference to my last video, I was talking a lot about 94. Well, 149, 194. I want you guys to look at the 194 and the 149 as kind of a hierarchy of the 49 and 94. So, being that they were born, both Kennedy being born on the 149th day of the year and Obama being born on the day leaving 149 days left in the year, again, this goes back to plutonium because, guys, plutonium, I'm going to have to bring up plutonium here. because I don't have it up. But plutonium, the atomic element, has atomic number of 94. Okay. And in my last video, I was talking to you guys about Adam Lanza. Okay. Adam Lanza and the founder of the first atomic bomb, supposedly, Robert Oppenheimer. Okay. And how they were born. Just go watch my last video, guys. It's not very long, but just so you guys have reference to all these 94s. I didn't expect Obama and JFK to also be involved in this, but the universe has its ways, I guess, right? So, anyways, guys, the main thing I want you to notice here is that they were born on the inverse days of the calendar. All right. They were obviously both presidents. All right. And so upon doing a search, and I just want to give a big shout out to one of my subscribers who actually pretty much helped me find a lot of this stuff because of his comment. And his name in the comments is Cutting Edge Supplements. And he's a good subscriber. He's always been giving me great information. He's a nice friend. And so he brought up the fact after my last video, Plutonium, that Newsweek had released an article on November 22nd. Now, what's important about November 22nd, guys, is that's the day Kennedy died. All right, so this Newsweek article was released 47 years after, to the day of Kennedy's assassination. And this article was about Obama. And I just showed you, how they're connected. Well, notice what Obama is doing here, guys. I mean, let me just bring this image up. This is the Shiva. Okay, this is, if you go look at the Royal Society of Chemistry, let me just go in here. I know this is going to be a longer video, guys, so hopefully you guys have the patience to get through all this, but I'm going to show you a lot of crazy things here. So plutonium, the picture they have on their thing is the same thing that Obama's doing in this Newsweek article. All right, so he's doing the plutonium pose, the Shiva the destroyer, right? And yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Like, so this article comes out on John F. Kennedy's 47th anniversary of his assassination, and it has Obama, and it says God of all things. Okay, and well, I mean, how much more symbolic can you get of that? So the one thing I want to mention before I go do anything is I want to mention this connection, okay? Because if you go to the plutonium, okay, and you read the description, and I've talked about this, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I talked about this on a lot of videos. Oppenheimer, the creator of the bomb, supposedly was having quoted this quote after they created the first atomic bomb. It says, "Now I become death, the destroyer of worlds," okay? And if you take that phrase and you take it over to the calculator and you take it into Chaldean, which is one of my favorite ciphers, you're going to get "Now and become death, the destroyer of worlds" is going to get you 156. Again, 9/11, the 156 prime. But what's interesting, guys, is that if you take Obama, so Obama on this Newsweek article is doing the Shiva pose, which they use on plutonium, right? And the phrase that I took, the quote that's on the plutonium web description, I took, and it equals 156. Okay, but if you go to Barack and you find out, you take his whole place that he was born. Let me see if I can find where it says it. It's gonna have to go down. So the whole name of the medical center he was born in, supposedly, right, is the Kai Palani Medical Center for Women and Children. Okay, and if you take that place where he was born, okay, and you put it in the calculator, you're going to get the exact same value as the quote Oppenheimer quoted, "Now I become death, the destroyer of worlds." And here's the image, okay, and here's Obama doing the same thing, and his birthplace, the building he was born in, matches the quote on plutonium with a 156. Not to mention that 9/11 is 156 prime. That makes it even bigger. So what's the chances? Now, I just want to point out a few things here. Is that plutonium was discovered in 1940, and John F. Kennedy graduated from Harvard in 1940. Okay. Another connection between these two is that John F. Kennedy was born in Massachusetts, and he was supposedly a Boston Red Sox fan. And even if you go into the search, you're going to find a lot of articles about how JFK was a long, influential Red Sox fan. Okay. And then this is what's crazy, guys. So as soon as you type in JFK, Boston Red Sox, you're going to get this other guy. Now, this isn't John F. Kennedy, the president. This is a baseball player named John Edward Kennedy. He was born on the same day as John F. Kennedy. I mean, what the chances, guys? Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is John Edward Kennedy, and then the president's name is John Fitzgerald Kennedy. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, the president, was born on May 29th, 1917, and this baseball player, John Edward Kennedy, was born on May 29th, 1941, which, again, was 1 year after plutonium was discovered. Okay, that's an interesting thing. He played for the Boston Red Sox. Again, JFK, a Boston Red Sox fan. All right, he was born in Massachusetts. And, I mean, here, you can see pictures of JFK at a Red Sox game. And so now let's talk about Obama, because Obama is a White Sox fan. So you have JFK. I just showed you all their other connections, how their birthdays they're born on the opposite days of the calendar, and now you have JFK being a Red Sox fan and Barack Obama being a White Sox fan. Okay, White Sox are from Chicago. The Red Sox are from Boston. All right, so I mean, it's just there's too many syncs here, and I haven't even showed you the most crazy sync, but I'm going to show you that. I haven't even showed you Gematria yet, but let me get to that. So, anyways, with all that in mind, let's talk about this article. So this article is released, of course, guys, on March 22nd, 2016. Again, March 22nd can be written 322, like Skull and Bones, the Order, the Brotherhood of Death, the Secret Society, 322. And this was in the year 2016. If you drop the 0, you get 216. Again, Obama was born on the 216th day of the year. JFK was born with a day leaving 216 days left in the year. 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. So this is a perfect day to be releasing this article, Skull and Bones Day in 216. All right. So, but look at this. Proof that President Obama is our generation's JFK. I mean, why would they release this article on this day? And what's the significance here, guys? The first thing you notice is the sunglasses. Okay? And the whole thing is about the sunglasses. Well, they mention it here. It says, John F. Kennedy Barrio was rocking some all-American JFK-style white ball cap, chinos, a military-inspired watch, a pair of classic Wayfarer sunglasses. So JFK was known for wearing specific sunglasses. And so now you have Obama, obviously, here at a baseball game with this other guy who I haven't really looked into, and he's wearing sunglasses. And now that leads me to this article. Okay, what's up with JFK and his sunglasses? And if you haven't watched Decode Your Reality is Logan. He's just look up the channel Decode Your Reality. He's an amazing decoder, doing a lot of outside the box type decoding. And one of his big things is that sunglasses. Remember the movie They Live? With back in I think it was the 1980s. That was all about sunglasses. And you just recently had this movie, Free Guy, about sunglasses, how we see the world differently with the sunglasses on. So sunglasses are very symbolic. But at the same point, I want to present to you that John F. Kennedy was known for wearing his sunglasses. However, this article is supposedly supposed to be debunking what type of sunglasses he wore. Long story short, this article points out that the manufacturer that JFK uses is American Optical. All right, so let me go over to the Gematria now, guys, because I want to really hammer away at this point. So in my last video, again, guys, I talked about how Sandy Hook shooter Adam Lanza was tied to Sandy Hook Elementary, where he shot, which was tied to plutonium because J. Robert Oppenheimer made the first atomic bomb with plutonium. Adam Lanza had Asperger's syndrome. Okay, so that's a summary of my last video. Okay, and they all equal 94. Plutonium having the 94th element. Okay. But now let's bring this into JFK and Obama, because you're going to find this quite crazy. So, first of all, Barack Obama II, if you leave out his middle name, if you just type in Barack Obama II, it equals 94. Remember, guys, he was on this Newsweek cover doing the Shiva pose, and the Shiva pose is directly tied to plutonium. And Barack Obama II equals 94. Plutonium's the 94th element. All right. Not only that, but John F. Kennedy equals 49. Well, that's the mirror of 94. I just told you that JFK and Obama article I showed you right here, which was talking about Obama and the sunglasses and how they're connected to JFK's sunglasses. And JFK's sunglass brand was American Optical. American Optical equals 94. Now, what's interesting here is if you type in JFK Barack Obama, you get 94, just like Barack Obama II is 94, just like JFK is 49. Well, if you type in JFK and just Obama, you get 49. So this is all you need to know right now. Now, let me show you something even more interesting. If you take all these words, notice that John F. Kennedy equals 49. But if you take it into the reverse single EP cipher, which is just where you take the E and the P and you give it a bigger value, okay? Let me just show you this, guys. So here we go. Here's with the other cipher. So I just showed you in this cipher that if you take all these words, Barack Obama II, JFK, Barack Obama, John F. Kennedy, you're going to get either 49 or 94. Well, JFK, remember in this cipher, John F. Kennedy equals 49. Barack Obama equals 94. But if you take it into this cipher, John F. Kennedy equals 94, which is a match to Barack Obama II and JFK, Barack Obama, 94. Notice that American Optical changes from a 94 to a 121. 121 in Gematria, guys, is huge because Revelation equals 121. Okay? And Revelation would have to do with destroyer of worlds, right? So, again, guys, not a coincidence. This all is lined up, especially considering this article tying to plutonium. You got JFK being tied to Obama with the sunglasses. Their birthdays are on the opposite ends of the calendar. They were born 44 years apart. Obama was the 44th president. Obama equals 68. Let me show you this, guys. Let me get the right one. So on that article, it says God of all things, okay? And Obama on the cover. Well, if you take that over, you're going to get some crazy connections. So remember, guys, Obama was born the day leaving 149 days left in the year. And if you take the phrase on the cover where he's on, it equals 149 and 68 and 229. Okay, but look at the comparison to God of all things and Barack Obama. Okay, 68. Remember, God of all things, Obama was born on the day leaving 149 days. Kennedy was born on the 149th day of the year. Okay, 229, a match, and a 67 and a 76, which is just the mirror numbers. So almost a direct match. Plus you have the 149 in here, which pays ode to the amount of days left on Obama's birthday. Now back to the 68s, guys. Because 68, God of all things equals 68, Barack Obama equals 68. Well, let's go back over here. Obama was born exactly 44 years and 68 days after Kennedy. Remember, Obama was the 44th president, and Barack Obama equals 68. God of all things equals 68. All right? Again, they were born on the 149 connection. God of all things equals 149. 216. 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Revelation. I just told you that when you changed, go back to here. When you changed American Optical, the one change that happened in this cipher here, remember, John F. Kennedy became from a 49 to a 94, which would match Obama. Okay? But when you change American Optical from a 94 into this cipher, you get the 121. Let me just show you. I'll come out of this. Revelation. All right. Let me bring up the English cipher. Revelation equals 121. Just like American Optical equals 121. So I think I've gone over everything I wanted to go over here, guys. I mean, it's so rigged that it's not even funny. Like, it's how they could do this. Also, guys, I want to bring up one more point here. From this, okay, so this will be coming up in a few days on the 29th. It will be John F. Kennedy's 105th birthday. And remember, guys, there's a great American eclipse happening. Okay, and this shooting that just happened in Uvalde, there's two great American eclipses, okay? And they make an X. Well, actually, let me just say that this is the next great American eclipse, and they make an X. The other great American eclipse was in 2017, okay? And these two eclipses make an X right over the country. And notice that from the John F. Kennedy's birthday in a few days to the next eclipse, which is on 4/8. Okay, remember Obama was born on 8/4. All right, so this is the opposite of Obama. This could be written 8/4 as well internationally. But if you take this, John F. Kennedy's next birthday to the next great American eclipse, it's 22 months and 11 days. And why that's interesting, guys, is because 22/11 was the date that JFK was assassinated. He was assassinated on 11/22/1963. So interesting that it happens to be exactly, his birthday happens to be exactly 11 months and 22 days. Or is it 22 months and 11 days? It's 22 months and 11 days to the next great American eclipse. Okay. Anyways, guys, this video is probably pretty long, but I mean, I think that anyone who wants to stick around and watch this will have their socks blown off and there's probably a lot more I could make to this, but I feel like I hit the main points. And so anyways, guys, I hope that you guys are doing well. Please like, subscribe if you'd like, and I thank you guys all for watching. Thanks again for everyone sharing information. You guys always point me on to great nuggets of information. So anyways, take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video.